So hello everybody. As I said that we are in exercise 13b. Okay, we are dealing with factorization. Now we ended our session till question number 10 and we shall proceed on from question number 11. Now what is special about this question number 11? So here in question number 11, what they have done is, for example, x square minus a minus 3x minus 3a. Till question number 10, they had grouped the terms and then they had given us to find out the common. Here it seems quite impossible for us to find the common term, isn't it? So what we do is, let us break this one. This portion is to be broken. So let us break this portion. Now on breaking this portion, what do we get? We get x square minus ax. Mind it, here is minus and here is x. So minus x should be multiplied with a. Actually they have fooled you by giving x on this side, isn't it? So minus and x will go together with this a. So minus x multiplied by a is equal to minus ax, minus x multiplied by minus 3 is equal to plus 3x. Now minus 3a was already over here. Now when we group these two and when we group these two, what do we find? We find that on taking x, that is common out, we'll get x minus a, and over here when we take out common, that is 3, I'll get x minus a. Hence, since we got the common terms x minus a, so again we are going to take out this common term x minus a, and the remaining, that is x plus 3, should be written in order to give you these two terms in its factor form. Okay, so what to learn over here is, if you are given this kind of problem where the middle two terms are combined, so it's better to break it up. Clear? Now moving on to the other one, that's number 12. As I said, the SELINA deals in such a way so that the same type of sums is given to the children so that their revision becomes better. For example, number 12, and in number 12 they say factorize x square minus b minus 2x minus 2b. So once again we are going to break this portion, this middle portion, that is which is already combined over here. So minus x will go together with b. So x square minus bx and plus, that's minus x into minus 2 plus 2x minus 2b. Now let us see, if we take out common from these two groups, we'll get x minus b plus 2x minus b. Now x minus b is common, so x minus b, on taking out common, will get x plus 2 as your final factorized form. Moving on to the next one, that is number 13. I hope 13 will be also of the same type. Okay, 13, a b minus c minus d c minus b. Oh, here what they have done, here they have grouped both of them. This means until and unless we break this, we are not going to get 4 terms. So let us break it first. A into b is equal to ab minus ac minus dc minus into minus plus dB. So these are the little things which you need to concentrate on. Okay, clear? Now let us see. Let us see how are we going to do this. I hope I am going in the wrong direction. Why? Because I find that here C minus B is there. C minus B is there. And I can easily convert this into B minus C. So C minus B can easily be converted to B minus C on taking out minus, on putting a minus sign over here. You can see minus B and minus minus plus C. This means minus B plus C. You can see over here C minus B and C minus B. So what I am going to do is I will write B minus C, but I will put a sign over here. Let us see. So A, B minus C, this minus D is already over here. Now when I'll write B minus C over here, naturally I will have to put a minus sign over here. Now when I will put a minus sign over here, this minus sign and this minus sign will get multiplied and you will get plus D over here. Isn't it? Once again, when I will take minus sign over here, so this minus sign and this minus sign which was already over there, they will get multiplied together and you will get a plus D over there. Isn't it? Come on. Now B minus C, on taking out common, you will get B minus C, you will get A plus D. So here this is the best way in which this problem can be solved. Okay, otherwise again we would have got confused. Number 14. When you make little mistakes, it shows that really you are a human being, not a computer. Factorize. Number 14. Factorize. AB square minus A minus C multiplied by B and minus C. So let us break this one. AB square minus B will go with A. So minus BA, not BA. It will be minus AB. It goes according to the alphabet. So minus AB minus B into C minus C, that is plus BC and minus C. Let us see what we do. If I take a common over here, that is B and A, I'll get B minus 1. Similarly, B, C and C. If I take one common in both of them, not one common, if I take C common in both of them, you will get B minus 1. So once again, you have got a common B minus 1 and here B minus 1 from both. If you will extract, you will get AB plus C. Clear? Okay. Let's come to the number 15, that is factorize. Factorize 15. They have A square minus B square, A square minus B square C plus B square minus C square A. Fine. So what? The rule applies same over here also. Let's multiply. You will get A square C, if you multiply these two, minus B square C plus AB square and minus AC square. Good. What about the common? If I take the common, that is, let me see what to do. If I take common AC over here, AC, what will I get? Here, if I take AC as common, you will get, sorry, why should I take AC as common over here? Means there is some mistake. The mistake is that why not to arrange it? So we are going to arrange this. Arrange this. I find that if I take A square C and this minus AC square, isn't it? And minus B square C and AB square, naturally we are going to get something common. So let us first arrange the term in this way: a square c minus ac square, okay, ac square plus ab square and minus b square c. Therefore, before you start grouping it, you will have to check it whether you are going to get common or not. So let us see. If I take AC as common over there, here I'll get A minus C, isn't it? This was my A square C and this was AC square. Clear? Okay. Now, plus if I take AB as common over here, not AB, if I take B square as common over here, I'll get A minus C. This means A minus C on taking common, I'll get AC plus B square. So in this particular problem, what I found, that I had to regroup it, isn't it? Arrange it. So until and unless you arrange it yourself, according to before seeing that, after saying that you are getting a common or not. Okay, let's come to number 16. And in 16 they say that factorize a cube minus a square. In number 16 we have a cube minus a square minus ab plus a plus b minus 1. Achha, this is our sum and we need to factorize it. Okay, so how to factorize this? Let's see. A cube minus a square minus ab plus a plus b minus 1. This means that if I group these two and sorry, I'm not going to group this one. How can it be? If I group these two, if I group these two and if I group these two, I'll get common. Means the same sum now can be arranged as a cube minus a square, isn't it? A cube minus a square minus ab plus b and then plus a minus 1. Yes, exactly. So now let's see. If I take a square common over here, I'll get a minus 1. If I'll take minus b common over here, I'll get a minus 1. And if I'll take 1 common here, I'll get a minus 1. Yeah. So here we have a minus 1 as common and I'll get a square minus b plus 1 as your final solution, isn't it? So these sums are quite interesting. Okay, come to number 17, and in 17 let's see, factorize 17 we have factorize ab c square plus d square minus a square cd minus b square cd, isn't it? Okay. What to be done? First I am going to break this one. So let us break. So when I break, I'll get abc square plus abd square, okay, minus a square cd and minus b square cd. So I have broken this. Okay, now abc square and abc square and what to be done, a square cd. When I look at these two and when I look at these two, so in this abc square and a square cd, if I take common ac, here have a look, abc square and minus a square cd, and this 2, that is ABD square and minus B square CD. If I take AC as common over here, what will I get? I'll get BC minus AD. Good. And here, if I take common, what am I supposed to get? What am I supposed to get? Okay, fine. If I take common BD over here, what will I get? I'll get BD common here, AD minus, okay, AD minus BC. Here I got BC minus AD, and again here I got AD minus BC. So this can be written as AC BC minus AD. I know how to revert it. Right now I taught you how to revert it. Means if I take minus over here, the term will you can say will get replaced. That is, instead of BC it will be AD, and instead of AD it will be BC. So this minus and this plus will become minus BD BC minus AD, BC minus AD. Now, since I didn't arrange it properly over here, so I got this result. If I would have arranged it over here, means if I would have taken the minus 1 before and plus 1 after, then I would have got this one, this particular you can say line directly. Now let us take common BC minus AD. So BC minus AD, when taken common, it will be AC minus BD as your final solution, isn't it? Now let's come to number 18. I hope you have understood this. So number 18 says that you please factorize. What to factorize? 2AB square minus ABY plus 2CBY minus CY square. This is our problem, isn't it? So I find that everything is perfectly fine, but again not everything is perfectly fine, because I have to remove this 2 over this 2 when from these two terms, that is 2AB square and plus 2CBY. If I take common, I'll get the same common from these two terms, that is minus ABY and minus CY square. Let us see. If I take 2B common from these two, 2B common, so I am going to get AB plus CY. Similarly, here if I take minus Y as common, so I'll get AB plus CY, because again if you are taking minus over here, the sign inside the bracket changes. Means this becomes plus, this will become plus, this also will become plus. AB plus CY, when taken common, you will get 2B minus Y. I hope this is also clear. Two more sums, so please stay tuned. Okay. 19 says that you factorize. Number 19 says that you factorize AX plus 2BX plus 3CX minus 3A minus 6B and minus 9C. Good. This means if these three are in plus, so if I take minus common over here, this also will become plus. Not only that, if I take x common here, in these three terms, what I am going to get? A plus 2B plus 3C. And if I take minus 3 common over here, so here also I will get A plus 2B plus 3c. This means that really this was the easiest one. How? See, you got common a plus 2b plus 3c, a plus 2b plus 3c. So a plus 2b plus 3c, when taken common, you will get x minus 3. Now this can also be done by taking by grouping these all 6 terms in 2's, but for that you need to see whether you are getting the common in all of them same or not, isn't it? So you have to rearrange. If you are doing it by the other process, by grouping it in 2's, naturally you should have a keen sense of understanding whether you are getting the same common or not. Come to number 20, the last one. Now in this number 20, it is same, I think it is same as the previous one, that is 2ab square c minus 2a plus 3b square c minus 3b minus 4b square c square and plus 4c. So this is what is given. Okay. Now let us solve this also, and let us see what changes we can make before solving it. So 2a square bc minus 2a plus 3b square minus 3b. Okay. I feel that nothing is to be done. If I take common over here, 2 common over here, 3 common over here, and then 4 common in these 2, naturally we'll get the common. Let's see, if I take 2a common over here, what are we going to get? B square c minus 1. Very good. If I take 3b common over here, I'll get 3. Sorry, if I get 3b over here and b square c minus 1, and then again b square c minus 1. Do you think that we are going to get? There is some issue? Is there some issue with this particular sum? So if I take 3b as common, what are we going to get? My question was wrong. Here it was 3. That is why when I take 3b as common, I am going to get b square c minus 1. Okay. And similarly, if I take 4c as common, here 4c as common, I'll get b square c minus 1. So here I made a small mistake. That is why I say that before you write it, before you start solving, please check that you have written the correct sum or not. So b square c minus 1, on taking common, I'll get 2a plus 3b minus 4c as our final solution, isn't it? Before we end up the session, please, in the next video we shall be working on the formula a square minus b square is equal to a plus b multiplied by a minus b, isn't it? So please do learn this by heart, because we shall make extensive use of this formula in our next video. Thank you.